All right, let's get it. Keep in mind that the definition keep in mind that the definition thereof does not define a valid contract. Instead, it reveals that a contract can be used to deceive you. Every time you sign a contract with a corporation, bank, government agency, you often agree to a deceptive treatise, which is not really a contract. The good news is that most contracts created by corporations and government agencies are not really valid because they do not come with full disclosures. Furthermore, they often do not meet the requirements of a contract. For a contract to be truly valid, it needs to have an agreement with mutual understanding, valuable consideration, and full disclosure of material facts. Another word that judges and attorneys like to use to trick you in court is the word understand. Do you understand? Listen to this carefully, y'all. Do you understand the charges? Do you understand the charges against you? In court, when you hear the judge ask the question thereof, you should think twice before answering it. If you were to answer yes, you would agree to allow the judge and the court to have jurisdiction over you. When you separate the word understand into two words, you get the term understand. To find the occult meaning of the term understand, you need to switch the words under and stand. To find the occult meaning of the term understand, you need to switch the words under and stand around. When you do this, the term understand becomes stand under. By saying to the judge that you understand the charges, you are also telling the judge that you stand under the charges. So they use legalese, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But they don't teach us this. They don't want you to know this. You know what I'm saying? Why would they? You know what I'm saying? You know, the ones that know this information are free. Like Jesus said, you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. The truth shall make you free. So when you know this, you free yourself from the tyranny and there's sinister, wicked jurisdiction. Now pay attention to this right here. It says one of the most common words that they like to use to trick you in court. Now remember, when they say court, they tell you to go to court, right? But what is court? You play sports on the court. You play basketball on the court. Basketball court, tennis court, volleyball court, whatever. So understand that this is all a game. They know it's a game. They don't want you to know it. So when he say you going to court, just remember that it's a game. But you don't know how to play the game, so therefore, since you don't know how to play the game, you lose. One of the most common words they like to use to trick you in court is the word person. The word person is a general word for the reason that it can mean a legal person, a natural person, a corporation, a partnership, or any fictitious entity. Most of the time when the judges ask you for your name, he is asking for your legal name, which is the designation of a legal person, also known as a legal fiction, which is aka the straw man. A legal person can also be a corporation. Right. A corporation is a corporation, and then you should see how he separates it. Corp oration or corpse oration. You know what I'm saying? Corporation, CORP. You know what I'm saying? They got corpse, CORPSE. You see what I'm saying? Corpse oration. The plural form of the word corporation can be written as corpse. Phonetically, the word corpse sounds similar to the word corpse, CORPSE, like you're dead, right? It says to the word corpse, which is defined as a dead body, usually of a human being. The legal system sees you as a corpse. Nah, D, not me. G's on the main line, D. G's on. All right, keep on playing. The legal system sees you as a corpse to be used as a ration to feed the artificial matrix of the dark forces. I'm gonna say that one more time. The legal system sees you as a corpse, a dead body, to be used as a ration to feed the artificial matrix of the dark forces. Hence the word corporation, corpse oration. Do you remember what I said in chapter 2 about why the government sees you as a legally dead person because you are considered lost at sea or dead at sea, meaning the maritime law. Y'all think this is a joke. This is not a joke. This is how they've been ruling the world, you know what I'm saying? With this type of information. A very important information that is beneficial for you to know about the legal system is that most, if not almost all, of its courts are operating under maritime law. Don't know about maritime law. It says the courts, now check it out. It says the courts of the legal system deal with fictional characters, legal fictions, and corporations, which is why their laws are called acts and statutes. As a verb, the word act is defined as to perform as an actor. Wow. It says the agents of the legal court system are actors acting as a play as the legal system. Whether they realize it or not, they are still just actors playing a game to con you. You hear what they say? Whether they realize it or not. Even though it is a game, it is a very serious game because you could end up in jail or dead. The court system and the legal system have to operate together. The court system and the legal system had to operate together as a game because they are dealing with fictional things. Because of this, if you are served with a writ of summons commanding you to appear in court, the court is not summoning you, the living man or woman made of flesh and blood. Instead, it is summoning the legal fiction associated with your legal name, which is what? The straw man, which is the fictional entity used by the government to do business with you because your straw man name is a corporation. However, the court's goal is to trick you to play the role of the legal fiction. This legal fiction is a fictional entity because it only exists on paper and in your mind, just like the government. Because of this, if you were to agree to accept a writ of summons, you would agree to act in the capacity of legal fiction, allowing the court to summon you to appear in the magic play game called the legal system. Once the court tricks you to act as a legal fiction, it has jurisdiction over you and can use the art of presumption to charge you with fines. Can I get a no there? Holla back.
Burning in hell, but don't deserve to be. Got niggas I don't even know that wanna murder me, just because they heard of me.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Those we've deemed expendable need to believe there's a better life waiting for them. They need hope. And we can't allow that illusion to be destroyed.